Okay, you are welcome to another segment of my video. On today's video, I want to quickly talk. This is not like a conventional to do. This is strictly on the financial corner. On the financial corner. So if you are welcome, kindly let me know that you are here by clicking on the share button or the like button. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Just click on the share button. Let me know that you are here. If you can hear me, click on the share button. Let me know that you are here. Okay, that's good. If you can hear me, click on the share button. Let me know that you are here. Just the top up, the top up. If you can hear me on YouTube, click on the top Facebook, like, so that I can know that you are here. You can hear me. Okay. Just how is the sound like? The top up. Hope you guys can hear me. Hope you can hear me. Click on the like. Wow. So that I can know that you are. Hello. Hello. Okay. How is the sound like? Hope you guys can hear me. Hope you can hear me. Facebook, I don't know if you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, just click on the like button on Facebook. Let me know you can hear me. If you can hear me, click on the like button. Let me know. If you're on Facebook, please. Hello. Okay. Okay. I think we'll be working on the sound while we proceed. They'll be working on the sound while we proceed. I believe you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. Messi Ijoma said yes on Facebook that she can hear me. That's good. That's good. I believe people on YouTube can also hear me. Okay. This is Financial Corner with Dr. Kings. And we'll be doing this for all the Fridays in September. Our aim of doing this is to share our knowledge, and also we have a target of raising some millionaires before the end of the year. Is a marathon. It's not a sprint. As you can see and as you can tell, money making is not magic. And money making is not something you get by prayers. You know, part of the generation which grew up or which was raised believing everything is prayer. I virtually live all my life praying. And I see people who acquire knowledge, who go for knowledge, and they are blessed. But because of religion, I grew up praying, not working. You know, even the Bible say, in the Bible, God say, I will bless the works of your hand. God did not promise blessing our prayer life. God did not promise blessing our religious life, our Bible study life, our fellowship life. No. What God promised was to bless the work, or is to bless the work of our hands. And that's why you see in today's world, those who work more earn. Those who work more earn. There is no rocket science anywhere, no matter how well you pray, that will make you go far financially more than those who are putting in work. Listen, when you are praying, also be working. When you pray and work, grace will speak for you. But when you pray and fold your hands, waiting for God to do what he has already given you sense and brains to do, you will remain there. And you know, in a conventional world, in Africa, Nigeria to be precise, today, when stuff like that happen, they will target village people. I don't believe there are village people anywhere. I don't believe there are village people anywhere. If you can plan your life, if you can work with your life, I will tell you, and I will still say it again, you will have a better result than whosoever that is believing that he or she is being witch-hurt by village people. Listen to me. There is this analysis that I'll be making one of these Fridays. At least we'll have, after today, we have 3 more Fridays to go before the end of this month. And I'll be coming live all the Fridays in September. All the Fridays in September by 9 p.m. After this Friday and the next Friday, I'll be bringing people online, people who has crossed that margin of millionaire. They will share their success story. And those who I have worked with that have also crossed that margin, they will share their success story on this broadcast. But what I want to bring out here is this night, for the purpose of this night, I will be talking on get money, buy income. Get money, buy income. Listen, you know, when we talk about getting money, it is not by hook and crook. There are people that make genuine money every day. There are people that makes money. People like, let me not mention name. There are people who sleep while their money are working for them. You understand? Because we have that mindset, especially as young people, those who are raised by religious parents, because we have this mindset of pray, 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 God can do everything. Yes, God can do everything, but there are things God will not do. There are things God will not do. God will not put money in your pocket. God will not put money on your table. God will not put food on your table. He only gives you daily bread when you walk. When you walk, he gives you daily bread. But thinking God will package food from one of these fast food and keep it on your dining table and say, okay, my son, my daughter, come and eat. God will not do that. If God tried that, that is an invention in dominion mandate. He has invaded in your right. The right he has given to you as to have dominion, he has invaded in it. So God will not do that. And this night, I will be talking to us on those things we need to do in order to maximize income. Every man and woman under the surface or under the sun have the same capital income. And what is that capital income? That capital income is time, 24 hours. Presidents have 24 hours. The people in the streets have 24 hours. The beggars have 24 hours. Truck pushers have 24 hours. Laborers have 24 hours. Nobody have 48 and others have legs. But the challenge there is, how do you use your 24 hours? That's just a simple challenge. How do you use your 24 hours? Some people will use their 24 hours engaging others to work for them so that they can maximize products. Why others will use their 24 hours sleeping it away, making it look as if God has offended them. As a young person who want to be successful, as a young person who want to be rich, as a young person who want to make money, you sleep from morning till night, or you sleep from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. the next day. What are you doing on your bed? You are not supposed to, your back's supposed to be in enmity with your bed in as soon as it is 5 a.m. Even if you don't have anything to do, stand up. That is billionaire or millionaire mindset. Stand up from that your bed. Start planning your day. Start thinking your day. If you don't have anything to do some workout. Do some push-up. Just think, write down something that you want to achieve in a day. That's how it starts. And before you know, that mindset will begin to set in. But thinking you will be in your house and everything will come to you, God doesn't do things like that. And this night, for the sake of this broadcast, I want to talk on get money by income. Get money by income. One of the bad things that school did to us is this. In school, they only taught us administrative and managerial skills. They didn't teach us creative skill. And that is why we come out from school, we still look for people to go and work. While working for them, any day they wake up and think that our services are no longer okay or suitable, acceptable to them, they will lay us off and look for another people. And we'll go back and start writing another application, constructing another CV to tender our work for somebody else. But had it been we are being impacted with creative knowledge, you will discover that many people who are working today will not be working. Many people who are working today supposed to be bosses of their own. Okay? So I get money by income. In school, so what do I mean by get money by income? In school, anything that have to do with finance or making of finance or acquisition of finance is strictly tailored according to curriculum to accountancy, banking and finance, all those financial courses. People in engineering study, they don't tell them things about finance. Rather, they tell them about calculation, how to calculate the width, the length, the depth, vertical, horizontal, to get your work done. Those in electrical, they taught them how to calculate the current, how to test the current, whether it is conduit or surface wiring. They taught them things like that. And by the time they come out, by the time they graduate from school, they end up working for people who didn't go to school but possess creative skills. They end up working for people who didn't go to school but they possess creative skills, and they possess those creative skills by the reason of learning. Maybe they didn't go to school but they ended up going to learn work, going to learn how to write proposal or how to run a company and serve under somebody, and before you know, they start becoming masters of their own. And these people who just graduated with their certificate and NYC certificate end up writing application to these guys for them to employ them to work. So get money by income is not a factor of certification. Get money by income is not a factor of you have this certification or in this, that. No. Get money by income is what you can do with your capital investment. When I mean capital investment, it's not the one you have invested, but the one that has been given to us by creation, by nature, by God, the same 24 hours. Listen, if you don't have money to start up a business, I advise you to go and work. If you have a business idea, if you have a good business plan and you don't have money, go and work. Why working? Have your idea, have your plan, and save. Give yourself time. Don't go to work and be carried away. One man told me, one of the Mopo man those days when I was working with Mr. Biggs in Aba, he said to me that he don't serve in any state more than 2 years. I was like, how? Why? I said, but Abia State is paying more. Uniform people, they are always sorting their way out to come to Abia State to come and serve. Why is it you don't like serving in each state more than 2 years? He said, the more you stay there, the more you get exposed to what make people who have stayed there for years stay. And before you know, you join them. I didn't see any reason with it, but I just wrote it down at the tabernacle of my heart, knowing that one day I will revisit that statement. But now I have come to realize, I have come to understand why that man said that. I have come to understand why he said that. Listen, in school, they don't teach you what to do with money. In school, they don't teach you what to do with money. They only teach you what to do based on the course of your study. And by the time you leave school, no matter what you study, it will end up in a quest to make money. No matter what you study, it will always end up in a quest to make money. Either you look for work to do or you start your own business. Thank God for these days. Thank God for the age we are, the technology age. You can do anything. You can do anything. Just study. Look for a means. YouTube have made everything easy. Look for a means. Get a skill. Study about it. Study about it. And before long, it will start putting money in your pocket. Okay, let me start. It will start putting money in your pocket. Okay, let me start. On this video, on today's Financial Corner with Dr. Kings video, I will be highlighting things that you need to buy with money that will give you income. Things that you need to buy with money that will give you income. And in those things, many of us will hear them, but you don't know what they are or what they are used for, because in school, they didn't teach us what they are used for. They didn't even mention it to us. Why? Because it is not the course of study we study. They only mention it to those they think who are into financial studies like accounting, accountancy, banking and finance, and others. At least I did maths and statistics, but they never mention importance of money. When they talk about money, they talk you work and make money, they pay you, you use the money to do this and that and that. But they didn't make me believe that I can make money. It is knowledge gotten outside school that placed me to where I am today, and put me in this state of talking about money making. It is knowledge gotten outside school. And you know the irony of it all? One of the days I visited my school, my alma mater. When I got there, I met some lecturers. They were like, you are here, you are here. After greeting them on a Saturday, after greeting them, I wanted to go out. They started demanding for something, which is not a big deal. I did as usual, as demanded. But they taught me to go and work for somebody else. They didn't give me the skill, but the skill I've learned today have assisted me to make money. That I went back to that school, I still made the same lecturer teaching students. Them themselves have not made money because they brewed a generation with administrative and managerial skill without creative skills. Okay, what are the things that you need to buy with money to make income? Number one, you need to get what I call CDs. And that CD means certificate of deposit. Certificate of deposit. This is what CBN gives both to individual and to financial institution. You know, when there are so much money in circulation, you will see CBN, they will mop up money from banks. By the time they mop up this money, they will give them certificate of deposit, which by assumption, they mop up like 20 billion or 10 trillion to give 3.5% per month. Now, because of this certificate of deposit given to that financial institution will now come to you. Let's say you have $1 million with them and you want to withdraw $1 million. Because CBN have mop up money, so to reduce inflation and so much money in circulation, this bank will not have enough cash to pay their customers, to pay those who deposited money with them. So when you come to the bank, you want to withdraw by assumption $1 million. The bank will tell you to fill your teller. You fill your withdrawal slip for $1 million. The bank will pay you like 300 or 400. On mask, they will pay you 500,000. They will tell you, no, we can't pay you all. They will pay you 500,000. Remaining the other money to pay other customers. Why? CBA have mop up money. And in mopping up this money to reduce inflation, banks are making 3.5 from it, from your money. And sometimes CBN meet individuals, CEOs, captain of industries. CBN meets them to mop up money from them too. If they have excessive cash, CBN, they will deposit it with CBN. CBN will give them this certificate of deposits, giving them the same percentage. So by assumption, if that money stayed there for 10 months, that means you are making, let's say you put 10 million by assumption, and that 10 million stayed there for 10 months. 3.5% of 10 months supposed to be 350,000 per month times 10. So as an individual, you have made extra 3.5 million on that 10 million deposited, because you have your certificate of deposit. Any day you need that money, you drop your certificate back and you take your cash back. And you are not taking what you deposited, your initial deposit. You are taking with your interest, with your proceed. You deposited 10 million. Now you are taking 13.5 million, because the interest rate given to you is 3.5%. So this is one of the things that you put money into and you get income from. Financial institution will not tell you this. Or the financial company will not tell you this. Even some bureau de change will not tell you this, because they want to make money from you and also use it to make money from CBN, while they also make money from the exchange rate. So if you want to use your money to buy income, go out and get certificate of deposit from CBN. Go and buy it from CBN. You can approach them as individual. It's not a rocket science. You can go to CBN and tell them, I have some money. I have excessive cash. I want to deposit and get certificate of deposit. And you negotiate your percentage with them. If the percentage is good with you, you drop your money, you make your deposit, collect certificate of deposit and go. You will be sleeping in your house. Your money will be working for you, making income for you. Why? You use your money to buy income. That is it on this video. The next on this video is bonds. Bonds. You know, sometimes when the federal government want to do stuff, they will sell us some bonds. They also sell treasury bills. These are the things that you can buy. You buy it, they use this thing to take money back, to reduce excessive circulation of cash. They use it to mop up money in the system, so that what we have in the system will just be for you to exchange, let the money part hand, let it exchange from my hand to your hand. Let it not be that somebody will come and stack billions of naira in his or her house. But what they do is this: when federal government is selling bond, you can buy. They didn't teach us this in school, but exposure and experience has taught me. You can buy federal government bond. When you buy this bond, all you need to do, buy the bond according to the maturity date. By the time it matures, go back. They will give you your cash back with your interest. They will give you your money back with your interest. You know what we don't understand naturally as human, we criticize. When we don't understand anything, we criticize. That's why you see some people, maybe in their early 20s, they look as if they don't have futures. But if they come from rich homes, their father have bought some bonds for them, make some heavy investment for them. And you see that these people come from rich home. Why you come from a home that is below average? And this is the kind of people you are playing with. They will go to vacation to any country of the world they want to go. They will not show you how they get there, because those kids, they don't even know how they get there. Their father have positioned them there and make plan for their next 20, 30 years, so that the time they come of age and this money is being released to them, they can become useful. And if you are rocking shoulder with such kind of children, just know that you are contesting for unhealthy competition. You are just contesting for unhealthy competition that will not take you anywhere. That's what you are contesting for, and you will lose. So always look out. Always ask questions. You may not buy all the national dailies to read, but the time you use, the data you use to watch TikTok, to watch Facebook, to do other things, you can use it to search out and know when bond is being offered for public to buy. Federal government bond is not for financial institution. It's not for financial house. It's not for security exchange. It's not for them. You can buy it. As an individual, you can buy it. As an individual, you can buy treasury bills. You can. Even the banks that bought all those things, they buy it with your money. But they won't let you know that it's your money they are using to do all those stuff. Because this information I'm giving out to you now, they won't give it to you. Least you pull out your money from them. Least you stop depositing. Because the percentage bank give these days, I think 2.5. The percentage rate has reduced 2.5 per annum. Then you divide it by 12. They will prorate it by 12 and pay you. That's why sometimes after some months, at the end of some months, you will not see, or quarterly, you will see interest. If you have 1,000, they will give you just 2.5 of that 1,000. So if you want to use your money to buy income, go for bonds. Go for bond. Anybody can buy bond. It's not for politicians. It's not for those at the top. Go for bonds. Okay? Most of these socialites will celebrate today. That's what they did in the past, and they are still doing it now. So it's not all of them. It's not every guy who is prosperous, who is wealthy, who is doing well in his business that is a ritualist. Some of them bought bond. So go for bond. Okay? Fine. Go for bond. Buy bond. Okay? Buy bond. Don't conclude anybody you see that is doing well to be a ritualist. Sorry, I think there is a network issue over there. Go for bond. Okay? The next on this is dividend yielding stock. There are stocks that yield so much dividends. There are stocks that yield so much dividend. Can you check trend? Can you check trend? Can you visit a security exchange website and just follow them for like a week? If you can do that for 1 week, before you know, you can predict, you can read stocks. You can tell the stocks that will sell, the stock that will do well. And before you know, you start buying those stocks. And once you start buying those stocks, it has become a lifestyle. You just keep buying them like that, and things will be working for you. You don't need to wait for money to fall from heaven. Money can't fall from heaven. But just go all out and buy those stocks that yield high dividends. I don't want to mention company's name that you can buy. I don't want to mention now. But with time, if you can just check in SEC website, you will see, a layman can interpret it. You will see those stocks that did well last week and the week we are in. Without projection, you can ascertain the one that will do well. Okay, next on this is property rental. Property rental. You know, when sometimes you hear some motivational speakers tell you, and some agents, they will tell you, just buy a house, buy a house. If you are to buy a house, if you are coming up to make money and you want to buy a house, your first house shouldn't be the house you will live inside. The first house you will buy shouldn't be the house you will live inside and feel arrival mentality. No. Your first house should be a house that you will rent out. Even if you want to build your first house, build a house that by the time you are done building, you can still live in some portion and rent out some portion. Not to build a mansion and you know what you use in building is all the money you have in this life. You use all the money you have in this life to build that house. And after building the house, you now go into living it just to have that sense. When they are talking about landlord, you appear. No. Your first house should be, even if you want to build where you will stay, build and put some rooms, just like a room self-con or 2-bedroom flat or a 1-bedroom flat, stuff like that. Anyone you can do it and put, so that even as you are living, you also be making money from that house, from other tenants. You know what? Building is easy, but maintenance is always difficult. Though maintenance looks a bit more easier, but it's difficult because most time when the need for maintenance will arrive, the money will not be there. But when you want to travel on the journey of building, there's always a budget. There's always a budget. You have a budget. You have a stipulated budget. You have something you are working with. And because you have a budget, you work within the confines of that budget. Anything that will shoot outside that budget, you don't do it. Why? You have a budget. But if you don't have a budget and you want to do it, please and please, I beg you, build your house and put also some space where tenants can stay so that you can make money. Rentals, property rentals is one of the ways to make money now. You hear some people, they will tell you they are into real estate, they are into this, they are into that. I don't mean agents. I don't mean agents, people who show you house, but they don't live in the house. They collect their commission and go back. No, they make money of a truth, but I'm talking about you as a house owner, having a house where you live and also where you are making money from. Where you are making money from. Okay? That's what I'm talking about for now. Not a house agent showing you house, collect commission, and go. Another one on this video is peer-to-peer lending or friends-to-friends lending. You know, I believe in networking so much. I believe in the power of friendship, true friends, not the ones that will sell you out, not the ones that will betray you, not the ones that will see the light and they will hide it from you, not those ones that will want you to serve them forever. You know, there are friends like that. There are friends that they have seen the way, but they won't show you, so that tomorrow when they talk, you will not be able to talk. So that tomorrow you will not start answering them, sir. They just want you to answer them, sir, all through your lifetime. Not that kind of friends. But there are friends that you will meet, friends that they are making money. The next thing they will ask is this: hey, this is what I'm doing, and it's giving me so and so money. I have tested the water for 4 or 5 months. It's working for me. Are you interested? If you say you are interested, they will show you what they are doing. I have a friend that I reach out to. I say, hey, I want to learn forex trading. I've given somebody before $3,820 to do forex for me. I invested so that he'll be giving me 25% every month. Yes, he did that for a while. Before I know, he said the money crashed. I can't kill him. Yes, as an individual, it weighed my financial stand and system down. It made my financial stand drop for that moment. But after a while, God showed mercy. I started picking up again. But this time around, because he was trading for me, I invested the money for him to trade. He may not be able to watch the trade the way I will watch it if I'm the one trading. And this time around, I've made up my mind to go and learn myself, trade myself. But for the sake of this video, peer-to-peer lending or circle of friends or networking lending helps to make money, to grant your financial freedom. Let's say you have good friends, you have friends who want you to be or come up to their level. You are a civil servant, you are working, and all of a sudden, a friend of yours approached you and said, okay, I want to buy 20 plots of land. And in that 20 plots of land, each cost 1 million. And I have 20 million to buy it. Are you interested? And you say yes. You say, okay, you'll be paying me 200,000 or 100,000 every month. So that by the time I buy it, I will allocate a plot to you. Those are the kind of circle of friends that you need to be. Not where you drag supremacy, not where competition will be the order of the day. Circle of friends that will look at you and tell you, hey, there is a business opportunity. I am expecting so and so. If it comes, I will give you some portion to sell and return my money to me. Take the proceeds and return my money. And it's not when they give you such opportunity, you go there and betray them. It's not when they give you such opportunity, you will go there and also make them regret and close the door for the next person. No. The easiest way to avoid high level interest loan is by networking. It's by circle of friends, having a good circle of friends, peer-to-peer lending. Let's say you are 5, the power of synergy. You have 5 good friends that have the same goal and vision. You guys want to be comfortable. You want to be financially free, independent, so that before in fact, let me put it straight. There are friends you will have, your life will change. The first property I had bought in this life, I wasn't thinking of property, but somebody walked into my office who happened to be a friend and also a boss. He walked into my office and he said to me, oh boy, do you have property? I said, no. He said, as big as you are, with all these things you know, is it that you don't have money to buy? Or I said, I'm not interested now. He said, I give you before the end of next week, get a location and get a property. I am telling you, I went home that day, I couldn't sleep. I was like, hey, this guy makes money in millions. I'm aware. I haven't gotten to that level yet then. But why is he putting me under duress to get a property? I couldn't sleep well that night. The next day, I called somebody and said, I'm looking for property and I'm looking for so and so location. He said, how many? I said, just one. But you know what? Because of the push from this guy, when they got one and went for inspection, I look at it. What they showed me was 4. And I wanted the 4. But the money I was having on me can only afford 2. I called him and said, I have got to know, I saw 4, but what I have now I can pay for 2. And I will be, if I use what I have to pay for the 2, I will need 150 to do documentations. He said 150. I said yes. It wasn't up to 10 minutes. I got a lot of 150. So he really wanted me to do the documentation so that by the time I'll be coming back, I'm not coming to tell him story why I didn't, but to show him the papers of the property. And that was how I went for 1 property and I ended up getting 2. When I came back, I said thank you to him. He said, you are not serious. He started mentioning cities, so and so place. You can get it for guest house, location, or hotel, stuff like that. You understand? Those kind of friends is what you need. It's not those that will come in competition with you. It's not those that will look at you and say, because I have, you want to have. No. No. The car I'm using today, I didn't plan to buy a car. I just want to live a simple life. I want to trek, if possible. Yes, it's not your trekking. I have a taxi that I will call, and to me, it's cheap. But I have a friend in Japan. He just called me, reached out to me that he's sending some cars, sends the pictures to me that he wants me to. I said, I won't be chance because of the nature of my job and where I base. He said, okay. But I looked through the pictures of those cars. I saw one. I said, what do you want to do with this one? He said he wants to sell it. I said, I want to buy it. He said, are you serious? He said, yes. How much? He told me the price, but the clearing and everything. I said, do everything. All I want is let the car get to Nigeria. I will go and pick it up. He gave me the price. I sent him the money. Within 1 month, the car got to Lagos. They drove it down to Port Harcourt. I went and picked my car. And I'm still using the car up till today. I am still using it up till today. So, peer-to-peer lending, networking will help you and save you. Even the money I use in buying that car, what we agree, I wasn't having it complete. I told him I will pay you in 2 installments, but I will pay 80% and pay 20%. He accepted. And I remember, I called a friend. I said, see, I need so and so money to make up. I will give you by month end. He didn't ask me, what do you want to do with it? He said, send your account details. I did. He sent the money. And I ended up, I told this guy I will pay 80 and 20 later. But when I paid everything once. He got a lot, confirm it. I have my own papers. I forwarded that. As soon as he confirmed it, he says received. Before the end of the month, less than a month, the car arrived. And it's what I'm using up to today. Why? Synergy. The friend that lent me that money, I gave him the money even before when I told him. When you are in a relationship or in a networking where friends can give you money to save you from high rate cost or interest, that time you say you will give them. It's better you tell them, I will give you in 2 years' time and give them before that time than telling them, I will give you next week and your next week will become next year. It's not good. You will close the door. Listen, one thing we don't know as individuals is there will always be need. You don't have it all. There will always be need that will make you to call a friend. There will. And when those needs arise and you have blocked the road before them, they will not listen to you. They will tell you they don't have. If they want to be blunt to you, they will tell you, I have, but I can't give you. You won't do anything. You ended up calling it wickedness, maybe broadcast their name to people that they are wicked, they didn't help you, but you won't tell people what you did that made them not to help you. So networking or peer-to-peer lending will help you and save you from high interest loan that you will get from bank. And the last on today's broadcast will be, oh, this is 9:45. I was thinking by 30 minutes we'll be done. The last on this broadcast is creating your own products. Creating your own products. Listen, you can use money to buy income. Today, there are a lot of online app, where as a graphic designer, you do your design, post it there and sell it. You will do your video editing, post it on the site and sell it. Almost all the social media handles today are paying. Once you get monetized, they start paying. But your own, you use your own to post things that are not irrelevant. Irrelevant things, watching other people's content, helping them to make money. Do you know there are people that wake up on social media and sleep on social media and they are not making anything out of it? Meanwhile, you can make a lot of money. You can rake in a lot of money. My first YouTube channel, that's Rema Digest TV. When I started it in 2016. I started posting content in 2019. And when I started posting content around May or March 2019, before December, I was monetized. And before December, I've gotten about 7,000 subscribers. What was I doing? I base in Bonny Island. I will go to those sites, those places in Bonny Island, capture those moments, do video, explain what happened there. I'll go to the jetty where they are pumping sand. I will be explaining things that are happening there. And people are watching. They are having value for their money. I went to people, even on the island. I will go out, interview people, make video. And I have a friend who will always follow me to always shoot. When he's not on duty, he follow me around to shoot. And he was enjoying it. And before long, I was monetized. At least then I have one video that made 60,000 views. 60,000 views. And I was getting from YouTube up to $400 to $500 every month. Do you know, I opened my first domiciliary account because of YouTube. Yes. My first DOM account, I opened it because of YouTube. Not that I need the account. Not that I have excessive dollar to deposit. I open it because of YouTube. I have to go and buy $100 from somebody, use it and open the account so that they can be paying me there. So there are means to make money. There are means to make money. Not only watching, also think of how to make money. These things I listed in this video are things you can buy with money and make income out of it. There are things you can buy with money and make income out of it. Yes, shares is not as vibrant, as active as it used to be, but there are some financial institutions that their shares is still making waves. Their shares, if you buy it on daily basis, is appreciating. So those ones, check the SEC website, monitor their trends for a week or two. With that, you can be able to make projection what next week will be like. You don't need to start with so much money. You can start with 50, 20, 10, any amount, 1,000 that you think you can bring out without stress. There are a lot of things I do. Even if I choose to sit in the house now, I will not be hungry. And making money, you need to remove shame from your eyes. If I choose not to work for anybody today, I will not be hungry. I have businesses. I have people I pay. So if I say I don't want to work, and beside, I've given myself a retirement age, Once I get to this age, I stop working, be it oil and gas firm or whoever, I stop working. Focus and manage this self. Okay? Of a truth, you can actually get money and buy income. Using your money to buy income. So I hope this video met you well on this financial corner, and I will be coming back your way again on Friday, next week Friday. This series will run from this Friday to all the Fridays in September. All the Fridays in September. And next week Fridays, I will be talking about 50, 30, 20. That is the strategy I use that placed me where I am today. 50, 30, 20 is the strategy that I use that placed me where I am today financially. But in all these things, always remember, it's not magic. It's not a rocket science. It's something you start small and watch it grow. It's not something that you started today and by tomorrow you are there, or you started today, before you know you have become at the top of everybody. No, it's something you work. It's a gradual process. It's a work. It's a work. And as you do the work, you also see that you are making progress. And as you are making that progress, is working for you, also carry people along. Also carry people along. I have shares of one of the companies or financial institution, about 30,000 units. I have with some financial institution also, two of them, the oldest in Nigeria, at least for now, I have with them. I have also with one of the sugar, flour, and cement company in Nigeria, one of the leading now. I have. So even if I stay, at least all those financial companies and all those shares, they don't pay much, yes. But if I want to sell, many of them have appreciated. I bought one assurance company, their shares. I bought it then one naira, I think 2 naira 50 kobo, and I bought 30,000 units. I bought DVC, oil and gas. I bought 18,000, owned by. Go and make research, you will see. When I bought 18,000, after everything, I sold it. I made so much money from it. I made so much money from it. So all you need to do now is look out for where you will put money and make income. Look out for where you put money and make income. Start small. Don't wait until you have all the money. Start small. Start from where you are. If you're a salary earner, be removing some percentage. Don't eat up everything. Don't eat up everything. Remove some money for investment. You can make one investment that when you get a breakthrough, it will pay you your salary times two for a lifetime. As long as you want, except you want to sell it. So always look out for what will put income in your pocket, not liabilities. I hope this video made you well. See you next Friday. I still remain Dr. Kings, your financial investment coach. See you next week, Friday, on Financial Corner. If you have any question, if you have any suggestion, even if you have any objection, drop it in the comment section. I will answer you. I will attend to you. If there's any clarification you need, drop it in the comment section. I will answer you. One of the Fridays, I don't want to say that Friday, but I will do a publicity for next Friday and other Fridays. One of the Fridays, I will tell you what I invested money into when I made my first million. How I made my first million, what I invested money into. But it will not be, okay, let me not spill it out. Always join me on Financial Corner all Fridays in September, and I promise you You won't regret your time. The aim of coming online is to share knowledge, because the target is to raise some millionaire, not people that have a million, remove 50,000 and the thing would fluctuate. No, comfortable millionaire. Even if you remove 100,000, you are still in six figure comfortably. That's the aim. And I will make sure by the mercies of God that I will share this knowledge, and those who will drop their comment or inbox, I will let them know what to go about. It's not bring one person and you get 30% commission. You are not bringing any person. You do it yourself. You do it from the comfort of your home, and you watch it grow by yourself. Okay? Thank you for staying thus far. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Gist with K, Gist with K, GISTWITHKAY. If you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe, share, and follow me on Facebook, Kingsley Ebufor. On Facebook, Kingsley Ebufor. But on YouTube, Gist with K. If you visit my YouTube channel, you will see other finances. It's strictly financial-based channel, financial-based channel. And the intro, whenever you open any of our video, you hear, welcome to Gist with K. This is YouTube channel where we discuss matters of national importance. Dr. Kings is welcoming you. On this segment, I want to say thank you for staying thus far in this financial corner. See you next Friday, same time, 9 p.m. Thank you and stay blessed. Good night.